Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. Green on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one drifts inside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Pulls that one foul. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Martinez hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Yeah, big swing and a miss. One out, bases empty.
Ball. One ball, one strike.
On the ground. Fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Popped up. He's got it, and there's two away. Here's Riley Green.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
In there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And right back to the mound. To first, that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. The pitch. And there's a ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And that's in for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. And he grounds one to the right side, but it kicks foul.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 3. Bottom of the second, and now the DH, Colton Keith. Bybee back to work. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Bang! He crushes that one to center field. It's 1-0. Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just missed. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. In the air, center field. Martinez makes the grab, one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And that drops in for a strike. In the dirt, but kept close.
Hey.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Martinez puts it away. The relay throw. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Arias, 25 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Right side, Carpenter. Puts it away for the out. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Slider right there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angel Martinez will hit next. There's the strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carpenter makes the catch. And back here in Atlanta, Javi Baez digs in right side. Gets under it and pops it up. Schneemann hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And that skips in the dirt. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Out to short. Throw on to Santana. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Now, Stephen Kwan. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
throw. Picked it first. Got him.
Second base, Daniel Schneeman.
Schneeman now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The Tigers leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Throw on to Torkelson, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Santana in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Ball 1, no strikes. Nobody out, runner at first. That misses, and it's 2-0.
2 ball, no strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Kwan in position, and there's 1 down. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Heath. And that is out of play. Torkelson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses inside. 1-1. That one fouled off. In the dirt. The 2-2 on the way. And a curve is down and in.
Full count.
Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tag and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. Flaherty back to work. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That clips the corner. Got him swinging on the curveball. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Went down on strikes his first time through. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air out to center. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Zips it across. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Got him. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Kwan, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Reaching for it and brings it in. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Javier Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Goes down looking. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And it's fouled away. Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. On the outside corner, that's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
That one missed. This to third, Ramirez. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. And that one fouled off.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And that one pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torkelson steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. Strike one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That clips the zone. That is strike two. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is lifted in the air. Baez makes his way towards it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That's to third. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field. Martinez on the move, brings it in. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. Popped up. Corrals it, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Flaherty back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green going after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Naylor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fought off foul. Arias off of first with 2 away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Runner takes off. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. And we're back. Down to third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage. And he squared it up nicely.
1 out, runner at second. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. In there at the knees, 0-1. The other way. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the air, out towards left center. Martinez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. 2 on, 2 outs. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start. Tommy Kahnle on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And he swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Swings through that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's going to be Daniel Schneemann. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
Throw to second, and he's out. Swings and misses. 1-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting.
I ran out of pop. Be nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing on. Beat up the block and the gun in my pussy, a button, I open the lens. You know a vest, I feel like the sun. I done with the whip, controlling my strings, a lot of you marionettes. Dance my own, so is my next. Praying for my soul replacements. With it, dependent, it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklists. Heading from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the Sims, how I be preferring my venison. Wellington black and the mineral sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to give us new grilling. The income of coffee should be a connect. And look at my closet, it's more than a ceiling. Master Pickens and Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it the trail. Bent over the time, I'm on as a fell. Cloaking the rush in the roads, I look like a beaver. It's really a ghost in the shell. It's the ocean, toasting the world. The terror, I'm bottom and walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power, started Gucci Cox. I'm still gonna look at the city, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits.